Thanks Shirley and Nate and Debbie for putting this together. Thanks for all coming to this event. A couple weeks ago, Nate said, would I be willing to come to the annex today and share this with a few people? I said, sure, let's share with a few folks I've worked with, and there's probably a few more than I thought would be here. And looking around, I'm thinking, there's probably more people here than are expected, and you're probably not here just for the free beer and food. So I think there's been a miscommunication. For those that you promised to come here to pick up your bonus check, that's not till Friday. So I apologize for the miscommunication on that. Let's see. So over the past 44 years, I've had the honor and privilege to work with so many great and talented people and brilliant minds who run most of what I know today. But as I look around the room, I was hoping to see some of those folks today. Apparently they didn't get it. I'm kidding, of course. It's been an incredible journey, starting back in 1981 as an entry-level technician in production, working on the LifePak 5 monitor. Now 4 decades later, I've had the honor of working with on the LP35 as one of the hardware principal verification engineers. Over the years, seeing the evolution and complexity and capability of our LifePak products they have gone through has been incredible. Automated AEDs, integrating cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth communication, designing multi-parameter pre-hospital monitors, biphasic waveform defibrillators, color touchscreens, to name a few. And most of these technologies were not even available when I first started. Through the decades, I've worked with many people across the company, such as DA engineers, EE team, ME team, concept lab, model shop as I call it still, compliance, regulatory, quality, and many others which have been so rewarding and humbling. The amount of work and the work that goes into our products is to get our products to market is staggering. A fun fact, for the LifePak 35 alone, the hardware verification report, if you printed everything out, 64,000 pages of test data would stand like 21 feet tall if you had a stack. So that's probably higher than what this is. So a lot of test data.
I've heard about that.
As I reflect on many projects I've been part of, a few key projects, memories, highlights, and accomplishments come to mind. Here are a few that I'd like to share. In 1992-93, I helped in developing the custom cable twist and flex test system, worked with Steve Chester, Marty Ebenhouse, in the model shop, Jim Zombrum, Steve Palmer in the AA lab. There we go. Thank you. This is one of the early physio-defined tests to simulate real-world use and abuse of our ECG and therapy cables. A new upgraded version was in 2017. Today, this TwistoFlex test remains part of our standard verification test of all patient cables. In 2007, 2008, I worked alongside Dave Park on the LifePak 15. As verification deadlines were approaching, during the whole month of summer of 2008, we literally worked 14 to 16-hour days, 7 days a week for 3 months straight. We survived that. I told myself I'd never do that again.
Hey, Brett,
Yes.
the unicorn forgot one of the terms and conditions.
Oh, uh-oh. Did I break a rule
There will
already?
be no more giving 110%. Anything over 50 is showing off.
Newsflash, I've been given 110%. Lately. Just a regular 90. All right, yeah, so, okay, did that one. 2016, 2017. Physio submitted the pre-market approval for the PMA to the FDA for to continue selling the LifePak 1000, LifePak 20E, LP15, and CR Plus in the USA. The FDA responded. For each product, we received a major deficiency letter, multiple deficiencies, several of which fell into the verification space. With the unwavering help from Kelly Locke, we assessed each deficiency, devised a plan, retrieved verification documents from eCentral, and test data from archives at Iron Mountain, some of which was over 15 years old. We sorted through the data, created histogram plots, and summarized all verification data to successfully satisfy the associated deficiencies, along with Kelly to ensure our responses would meet the expectations of the FDA. Regulatory guru Michelle Ackerman and the brilliant Matt Quinn from Quality both provided invaluable feedback to ensure we were successful. As part of this effort, the new verification trace matrix, which we use today, was also created for each product, and with the help from Kelly, Michelle, and Matt. 2017 to present, so the LB35, that's pretty much what we worked on the last 10 years. I was initially tasked with formulating a plan to lead a team of 4 verification engineers in the process of creating a new level of verification protocols, which verify the 3rd edition of IEC requirements for the LIPAC 35. The DA Lab had just launched a new electronic or EDS electronic format of protocols for use in our protocols. The timing of these EDSs was serendipitous. As work from home became normal during the pandemic, electronic data records could be reviewed and signed remotely. With several new processes and enlisted help from Jason Tran to help create the EDSs, and Vance as the lead VE, we began a huge effort in verification in July of 2021. What could possibly go wrong? During this time, failures occurred, requirements changed, the design changed. We worked with the teams from EE, ME, software, systems, and quality to resolve these challenges. We created and executed several regression plans and successfully completed all verification reports in June of 2023, which ultimately led the FDA to approve the launch of LB35 in 2024. This was a big project with effort by all of R&D. Remember my comment previously on LB35 or LB15 and never doing those long hours work weeks again? That all went out the window. You're at home in the pandemic, what else did you have to do, right? LB35. The successful launch was the collaboration of the following groups: test system development teams, software verification, systems, software, quality, compliance, regulatory, project management, and marketing. And the individuals that supported the hardware verification efforts that I would like to acknowledge: the hardware VE team, Vance, Nate, Pat, Tim, George, Dora, Kim, and Armani; the E team, Christina, Rocky, Zach, and Richard; ME team, Neil, Alex, Sam, Sophie, Jeremy, and Brendan; and the whole DA lab, who worked a split schedule that covered the 7-day work week. Jehu, Twin, Tanner, Micah, Abe, Kelly, Sean, Patrick, John, Tim, Nick, Jeff, Scott, Maya, Fran, Rubem, Josh, Cameron, Roberto, Kybra, Peter, Victor, Will, and Trenton. Took an arm.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's been a lot of hard work over the years, accomplishing great things with dedicated and talented team members. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we also found some time to let loose and play a practical joke now and again. Some of you may have heard Shirley call me Troublemaker. I think the nickname is because of these, but I don't think I ever gelled you, so, but I attempted.
Well, you tried twice, but you fell.
Crash and burn, yeah. These pranks were commonly practiced during the 80s, early 2000s, so I think I can share some of these since the statute of limitations is passed. There is the challenge of successfully doing a prank by seeing opportunities and then planning and execution. Really parallels verification. Planning, execution, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and once you participated, you were fair game for being the recipient of future pranks. I was often a recipient, just saying. There were many pranks over the years, but here are a few that stand out to me. Tie wrapping, gelling, paper dots, and tailing. Tie wrapping is when someone's leaning against a pole or sitting in a chair. You grab a tie wrap. This is a premium tie wrap.
That'll fit around this pole.
It will, sure.
Demonstrate?
Yeah. And then you sneak up and you put it through the belt loop and you zip it, and then they can't move. The pole was a good one because it's not movable. So that was a good one. Phone gelling. So back when we had phones in our offices, you place a dab of gel Dermagel on the, the green stuff was shipped with their hard paddles into the receiver part of the phone and put it back in the cradle. When the person returned to their office, you'd give them a call and watch the surprise look when placing the phone against their ear, feeling the cool, gooey gel in her, you can't clean it out.
I got a question. Was Jamie's 30th birthday your last time you gel someone?
I don't
Take the
comment. And the added surprise was that you weren't sure if the call was legit because you couldn't hear through the gel. So you watched their face. Deer in the headlights. Paper dots. There was one particular DA engineer who brought an umbrella into the office during the rainy season. When he wasn't in his office, someone would drop a handful of paper dots from the hole punch into retractable umbrella. You know, the ones you push the button and they, exactly. When he left for the day and deployed his umbrella at the top of the ramp, all you could see was a snow-like effect and 2 footprints outlined of scattering paper dots on the ground. Tailing. A tail of about 2 feet long was fabricated out of a piece of lightweight foam and had a paper clip hook in the end. When somebody walked by, you'd put on the back belt loop and then wander off through the cafeteria, down the hall, to a meeting, wherever. The original tail eventually met its demise when found outside at the top of the ramp, all crumpled up, next to the paper dots. I do have a confession. Debbie, I was the one that tailed you, and you walked from the DA lab, through the cafeteria, down the stairs, across the into the boardroom where I think somebody in the boardroom said, Debbie, you have something handy. Sorry.
Did you
So
know
in
that it was him though? Okay. So you are the troublemaker.
It's not really good with too.
All right, 1 second. I'm not used to talking so much. So in closing, I've been asked by a few people why I'm retiring now and how do I know now is the right time. So here are the 5 top reasons you know it's time to retire. Reason number 5, you find yourself waking up from a deep sleep in the middle of the night thinking you're getting a cold call from Carl.
Is Carl here? We recorded it, right?
Reason number 4, you know it's time to retire. You request a day of PTO with your manager and they reply back, that day is already an observed holiday. Guilty. Reason number 3, you arrive at work and your reserved parking stall has someone else parking it.
Who did that?
Reason number 2, you know it's time to retire. Your cubicle has become a storage facility for plumbing products and accessories. There was a new one in my office this morning. And the number 1 reason you know it's time to retire, on the days you come into the office, your step counter easily surpasses 10,000 steps. And you realize 90% of those steps are trips to the bathroom. So you heard the saying, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. I've had the great life experiences over the past 44 years that have been here, have been great. And now, instead of chasing project deadlines, my wife and I will be chasing the horizon. I've been taught to always be prepared, so come rain or come shine,
Is that paper dot?